So we've all been there. You're home for the holidays and the family gathering is becoming too much to bear. Well, hey, I have the solution. A fantastic pair of noise-canceling headphones that I have right here. Put these stylish cans on your head and drown out that drunk uncle spewing all sorts of craziness with ease. So the headphones I have here have a long and annoying name, but don't let that confuse you because they are the best solution for noise-canceling headphones that I have ever tried out. But before I tell you what it is, I have to unwrap it. So these are the Sony WH-1000XM4. Like I said, kind of a weird and confusing name, but don't get me wrong, these are the best noise-canceling headphones that you can get. Before we get to the headphones, I do want to talk about what it comes with. It comes with this nice compact travel case that you saw that you can easily fold down these headphones and fit them in here. Throw that into a backpack, a suitcase, whatever you're using to travel with. But you also get a really short USB-C charging cable for these headphones, a 3.5 millimeter audio jack, and because Sony knows that you're going to be traveling in the airline to get home to your family, it has one of those airline adapters that you put in the armrest to plug the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack into. Now, let's talk about the headphones. These are the silver version, but you can also get black and blue depending on the stylish taste that you want. The controls are nowhere to be found as physical buttons. It's actually touch-sensitive buttons on the right ear cup. So depending on how you tap it, swipe it up and down, you can change the volume, you can play and pause. There's definitely a lot of different ways that you can customize the way that you use this, which is one of the reasons why I love it. So while I am going to talk about the noise canceling and audio performance in a minute, none of that matters if the thing can't hold a charge. Well, I am here to tell you that this thing does last. It is rated for about 30 hours of use, 30 hours, and in my testing, that does ring true. That is with noise canceling on, which is going to drain the battery quicker than if it was off. So 30 hours is enough to last you a couple plane rides and a couple family gatherings, but if you need to top off the battery, you can get an optional charger that will give you 5 hours of life in 10 minutes. That is pretty nuts. Now let's get to the star of the show, the real reason why you should be picking these up for the holidays, and that is the top-notch noise canceling, both active noise canceling and passive noise canceling. Well, what are the difference between the two? Well, passive noise canceling is the actual physical blocking of noise. The padding on the ear cup and the build material, the way that it sits on your head and kind of conforms to it and blocks the noise. Even when the headphones are off, it blocks incoming noise. Active noise canceling is the actual circuitry going on in here that cancels out incoming noise through filters and such. So what it does is uses the pair of microphones around each ear cup to listen to the incoming sound at a rate of 700 times per second. And it takes that signal and then essentially flips it or cancels it out so that even though it is coming to you, it's being canceled out actively by the circuitry in here, and then by magic, you don't hear it. So all of this awesome circuitry does enable some cool features because maybe you don't want to have the full-blown active noise canceling going on at all times. Well, you can turn on the passive mode so that allow you to engage the microphones on the ear cups themselves to allow normal noise to come in. It's almost like having a pair of electronic ears on the headphones. If you only want to occasionally engage this pass-through mode, there is a couple ways to do that. The most important one is called quick attention mode. So with the headphones on, say you're at a restaurant and a waiter comes up, wants to quickly take your order, you don't want to take your headphones off, mess up your hair, or just in a rush or something like that, you take your right hand, place it over the right ear cup, and it engages those microphones. You give your order to the waiter, he asks you a couple questions, you have a chat back and forth, he walks away, and you take your hand off the right ear cup, and it re-engages the noise canceling, and you can continue to listen to your music at peace. So with all the talk about the noise canceling chops, is the actual audio listening experience on these headphones good? Well, I'm here to tell you that yes, actually it's fantastic. I've always found Sony headphones to have a nice warm and natural feel to it. Some of this depends on your taste, but I personally like to have that more natural, accurate kind of soundscape that I can go in the app and tune to my liking, versus something like a Bose, which kind of has a pre-baked sonic soundscape in it. So whether you're plugging in via the 3.5mm headphone jack or Bluetooth 5 to something like a phone or a laptop, you have many options to do that, and the quality is great across the board. So if you're traveling for the holidays and you need a little bit of time, a way to recharge and be by yourself, then I highly recommend picking up these headphones, and they're only $350, which this is a major investment. These headphones will last you for many, many years to come. I think it is totally worth it if you're in the market for it. So stay tuned for more holiday buying advice. We have more articles, we have more videos coming up. Thank you for joining me in this video. I'll see you later.